Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a meal prep video, but I don't have a lot of prepping to do. So I will be doing a little bit of prepping, but not much. So anyways, today's going to be pretty much me sharing my menu plan, sharing my bins, and also sharing how that I'm going to do salads this week for lunches. I have steak already prepared, and I've shown you guys on another meal prep video how that I do the steak, at least how I cook it. I don't know if I showed how I cut it up or not, but it's just very thinly sliced after cooking and resting. I individually wrap portions, and then I freeze it, and then on the day I want it to put on a salad, or if Noah wants it for a wrap or a sandwich. I don't ever eat it on a sandwich or wrap. He does. But or if Jeff wants it, anybody in the house that wants it, it's there, it's cooked, it's just heat and eat. So I have a steak in there that needs to be eaten, so I'm gonna eat some salads this week, which I love salads anyway, and I've been craving some, and I haven't been eating them, and I don't know why. But anyways, plus my salads are boring for most people. It's like a Caesar salad with steak on it. And you know, Caesar salads just don't have much. So I don't know of anything else that I need to prep this week, because I don't have anything that, I need to cut up a watermelon. I may do that today, or I may get Jeff to do it and just throw it in here. I don't know. That needs to be done, and the salads and my bins. That's all that I can think of that needs to be done. But I know there's some new people here, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm really grateful that you are. You may not know what I mean by bins whenever I talk about them. I have a bin for my refrigerator that goes in the bottom, which is the coldest part of my refrigerator, and it is just a plastic bin, which I'll show you, but it's a plastic bin that I put meat to thaw into the refrigerator. And for this week I have 3 meats that I need to thaw, and that way it will slowly thaw, and on the day I need it, it will be ready for me, and I don't have to think about my meals every day. It's just pretty much twice a week that I think about it, that I really think about it. The day I menu plan and the day I meal prep, or the day I get my things out. Those are the days that I have to really think about what I'm going to cook and all those things, because I get everything out and have it in my kitchen before. Now my freezers, I know this is very odd. One is over here in the dining room, because I have a galley style kitchen and there's really no space for any kind of deep freeze or anything like that. In fact, I can't even reach my arms all the way across. If I'm sitting on the floor from cabinet to cabinet, I can't. It's just that small. It's narrow, and it's short. It's very short. I'll just show you. I mean, that refrigerator is not even the start of it. It's sticking out further than it should, but we have 2 refrigerators. So you see how small it is? It's just wide enough for the sink, a little bit wider than the sink. So yeah, I have a very small kitchen. I don't mind that. I do very well in that. I can cook anything I want in there, but I don't have space for freezers in there. And also because I don't have much cabinet space, the way that we purchase food, the way that we stockpile and, you know, prep, whatever you want to call it, the way we do that, I don't have space for food really in there. And plus I love to cook, so I have a lot of different cooking utensils, devices, things. So I don't have space for food. I used to have one cabinet that had food in it, but I took that out and put it in the pantry because I didn't see any point in having things in 2 places that were the same. So anyways, my pantry is also not close to my kitchen. I mean, it's close, but it's not, you have to go around the corner to go in there, and it's a big pantry. My pantry is as long maybe as my kitchen, but my pantry also has the dryer in it. The washer's in the kitchen. I know, it's weird. So anyway, since my pantry and my freezer are so far from my kitchen, I don't want to have to, well, it's not that far. The freezer part's not the big deal. Since the pantry's so far from my kitchen, I don't want to have to run back to the pantry because I forgot something and leave something on the stovetop. Because in my 30 years of cooking, well, I've been cooking alone about 30, 31 years, something like that. Since I was like 13, 14 years old. I'm 44, so about 14 years I've been cooking alone. In that time, I've had things boil over and make a huge mess, and then I had to clean it up, and I hated it. I've had things catch on fire. Last year, my stove caught on fire, the old one we had. It was something to do with the wiring of the stove. Nothing I did. I didn't do it. So, you know, there's different reasons why I have that I want to have whatever I need for each meal in the kitchen on the day I need it. So that's why I do the little bins. And I have space for that little bin, my weekly bin. I have space for both of those, one in the refrigerator and one in the kitchen that's not refrigerated. So I guess I have a tiny pantry in my kitchen every week that gets refurbished every week. I don't know. Anyway, that is the reason why I have these things, so that whenever I am ready to cook a meal, I don't have to leave the kitchen. I can just cook it and put it on the table, and we can eat, and then I can clean it up. So that's what the deal is with the bins, because you're going to hear me talk about those. And I know that I have not done a meal prep video in a few weeks. That's because things have been crazy, as you know. We have simple meals this week. I have not given you the menu, have I? Did I give you the menu? If I gave you the menu, I'm sorry. I'm giving it to you again. I don't think I did. Sunday night is whenever we start our meal plan. This is for the 18th through the 24th of July, 2021. Sunday night we ate out. Well, we had takeout, whatever you want to call it. The kids had Taco Bell. Jeff and I had Captain D's. So, and we brought it home and ate. Then tonight we're having chicken wraps, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what side we're going to have, because I was thinking we could have like fries or something, but then other people said something about chips, and I'm like, okay, either one. If we're doing fries, we're going to do the frozen fries so I can get them out of my freezer. And if we're doing chips, somebody else can grab them out of the pantry after the chicken strips are cooked. So that's what we're doing tonight. Then on Tuesday night, we're having grilled pork chops, corn on the cob, and baked beans. Wednesday, we're having breakfast for dinner, so that will probably be either biscuits or pancakes, bacon or sausage or both, and some eggs, possibly some hash browns, but I doubt it, because I don't know, we don't do much whenever we do breakfast for dinner. And then on Thursday night, we're having beef tips, roasted potatoes, and some sort of vegetable. I'm leaning more towards a salad. I don't know anybody else would want, so I just haven't decided what the other side is going to be. But whatever it's going to be, I'm thinking either fresh vegetables and fruit that you just pull out and just be done with it. We'll see if anybody else wants to be on my side about it. If I put it on the table, they gotta eat it, right? Okay. Anyway, the next night we're having club sandwiches and chips. I haven't had club sandwiches in months. And then on Saturday, we're having grilled chicken, baked beans again. They're good. They have lots of fiber. And macaroni and cheese. That's Saturday night's meal. I think I got all the meals. So that's what's going on this week. I'm going to grab the beef tips, the pork chops, and the chicken out of the freezer. And I actually think that I may have some chicken already seasoned in the freezer. That's a great tip, you guys. If you know how you want to marinate a meat and you're already putting it in a zip top bag, throw your marinade in there, freeze it together, whenever you bring it out, it'll be perfectly marinated, and one less step on that day that you're cooking. Because while you're handling all the raw meat and freezing it, you know, putting it away, you may as well go ahead and season it up. It's just something we do. Not with everything, but with some things. So I'm going to go get my bins. I'm going to fill up the bins, and then I'm going to show them to you. I'm probably going to show you the cold one first and then the other one, because that's what I normally do. So we'll go grab the bins and the food. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. That does say kebabs. I saw this and I changed my mind. We're having grilled chicken kebabs instead of just grilled chicken. So I decided to do that because I saw it there and I was like, oh, that would be good. So instead of me only taking out the meat, I'm going to have to take out an extra onion too. So I know that. So there's the kebabs, the pork chops, and then, oh, my whole little bin is trying to fly away. And then the beef tips. Now, I know my little bin is misshapen. This is what happens whenever you put it in the dishwasher to sanitize it. Don't put your bin in the dishwasher. It will misshape. It'll be a mess. So Jeff has a heat gun. He reshaped it kind of. He could have. Now, knowing Jeff, he could have gotten it exactly like it was. But I'm like, nah, that's good. It's still a rectangle. And see, that's where I put it, right there. Okay, it's a rectangle. It's fine. There's no holes in it other than the holes that came in it, so I'm good with that. So don't put it in the dishwasher, ever. Don't do that, because if you put them in the dishwasher, you will end up with a misshapen bin, and either you will have to throw it out, or you'll be like me and have someone reshape it for you, which is what I did. Okay, so I always keep a little post-it note, a pen, and a Sharpie. Well, both of those are Sharpies in my little bin. This is my bin. Just a little, you know, fabric covered cardboard box. And that's what I'm going to put my stuff in. So I'm going to go grab everything I need. I don't like to have my head cut off. It's kind of weird. I'm going to go grab everything I need for this one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is all the things I need for this week. It just doesn't seem like much, but a lot of the things, like the corn on the cob, is in the freezer. Let's see, the chicken strips, we're having chips with it, but I'm not going to bring the chips out because I don't know what kind everybody wants, and that's something we pull out after cooking is over, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, not chicken strips, but the club sandwiches. The chicken strips, yes, I did swap these 2 days. The chicken strips, we are gonna maybe have frozen fries. So those things are in the freezer. You can't take those out and thaw them before. So here's everything I need. I'm gonna stick it in its little spot, and then I'm gonna get to the other part after I clean up all my onion mess off of my table. I made a mess. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Okay, so I know you're not supposed to have to wash these. At least I don't think you're not have to. But either way, I'm going to, because I don't trust them not to have to be washed. I don't know if it says it or not. I'm also heating water to make tea. So anyway, I'm going to take this off of here, and I'm going to take the little goodies out of here that need to be out. Probably need to get my scissors or a knife. Knives they work. I can't speak English. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, these are the little goodies that come in the bag. So I'm going to take that out and set it to the side. Put my lettuce into here. Also, this gives me a chance to look through, and I know that there may not be anything wrong with those leaves, but I don't like the look of them. I mean, it's not supposed to expire for another week, but I don't know. I'm sorry about the shadow too. This is not the best side of the sink, but for some reason that's where I put my camera. That's where I had space actually. That's the reason. I don't know why I said for some reason. I don't know. Today is weird. So, I know that these things you're not supposed to have to rinse them. You're not supposed to have to wash them. In fact, normally it says it. But on here it does not, it seems. It just says salad kit. So I don't know. I'm gonna wash my hands because I touched that bag. And I don't like touching bags and then touching food. That just seems counterproductive. So, this is the way I do it. Kind of just to rinse away anything that might be there that I don't want to eat. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much. And then I rinse again. I know some people put like vinegar in theirs or some sort of wash on their lettuce, and I have, but I don't always. Whenever it's pre-washed, I don't as much as whenever, like if it's just straight up romaine that I've got to cut up. So I'm going to dry this. Got to hold it because it's a little bit wild. And I'm going to check it to make sure it's dry. It's not as dry as I want. So I'm going to pour that water out. See how much water comes off? And I'll do it again. And if you do not have an OXO salad spinner, get you one. I've had all kinds of salad spinners, but this is by far my favorite. I'll link it down below in the description from Amazon if I can find it. Now, it won't be just like mine because mine's a lot older, but they are made exactly the same. And I love the little break. But they honestly get your salad really dry. So, I'm going to take this over to the table and I will see you there. Okay, what I have here are some glass bowls with lids that have little seals, and I got these from Amazon. I'll link them too if you'd like. I have a whole Amazon store. I'll have to link the whole thing. I don't know. It's not my stuff that I'm selling. It's just things I bought that I enjoy. That's what it is. I'm not getting any money from, like, I'm not selling the stuff. I don't have a Amazon stockpile in my, back room. I'd have to have a much bigger house. But anyway, I have 3 little bowls here. That's all I have of these. I think I may get more at some point. But right now, that's all I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put, in these 3, I'm going to put as much as I can because this is going to be a whole meal. And I know it's weird because I'm just putting just the lettuce down. I don't like the way that one looks. Yes, I am very picky about my lettuce. Super picky. I'm super picky about a lot of things like that. So, I don't know. Anyway, it's mostly going to be the romaine in these bowls. Actually, that's all it's going to be in these bowls. See if I can fill it up. And what I'll do on the day that I want to have a salad, I will take it out of the refrigerator. I will take out my, I'm not going to try to pick all that out of there right now. I'll worry about it later, or I won't do it at all. I don't know. Anyway, what I will do is, well, I will take it out of the refrigerator. It will be just like this, sealed up. like that. And I'm going to stack them all three on top of each other in my refrigerator to keep them cold. Sorry, this is loud. If they'll all fit stacked on top of each other. I think they will. And I took the little fixings out of the little plastic bag they were in, and I got a little Ziploc bag. I do have reusable bags. I could have used one of those, but I didn't think about it until just now. I'm going to take the croutons and put that in there, and that way when I open it, I can put a little, like a third of it on here, and then put the rest of it back in the Ziploc bag. The Parmesan cheese goes in here, the little packet of black pepper, and the dressing is already in the refrigerator. I don't eat the dressing myself. I did just stick it in the door. I don't eat it, so, you know, that's not a big deal to me. So whenever I start, I decide, okay, tomorrow, let's just say on Tuesday, I decide I want a salad for lunch. I will go ahead and grab my steak out of the freezer. I will grab my steak out of the, let me start that part over. I'm not doing good today. I'll grab my steak out of the freezer. I will put it on a little plate, thaw it, heat it in the microwave, or heat it in the microwave because it's going to thaw as it heats. I will put that on my salad. I will put croutons, cheese on it, and I will eat it. Now, sometimes I put cucumbers, sometimes tomatoes, sometimes just like cheddar cheese, or whatever cheese I decide I want that day. But since I'm doing Caesar salads with steak, I'm doing this. And if Jeff or Noel wants it, they can put some of the Caesar salad dressing on it. So I'm going to stick these in the refrigerator and clean up my mess, which is not much of a mess, but it is a little bit of a mess. And I did not do my coffee yet. I don't know if you guys want to see me do that, but I'm going to do it anyway because I really need to get it done. Last week I didn't do it, and I was doing it every day, and it was like, why didn't I do my coffee? I don't know. Last week I didn't prep at all. So I'm going to put this up, then I'm going to get to the coffee. Okay, so I've shown you guys this a couple times. I use the American Classic Community Coffee. I think it's American Classic's the name of it. Anyway, I shared my coffee with you a couple times already, but it's my favorite. Last time I did my coffee, the last time I did it on video, that is, I had a sample of the donut shop from Sam's. It was the Members Mark brand. I had a sample of that and I tried it. It was okay. Not my favorite, but I could drink it if I was out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee going. I use my lid as a helper. So I'm going to scooch this over so you can see what I'm doing. This is my, why am I touching my ear? It's my coffee anyway. But this is where I put my little pods after they're done. I got the pods, most of them from Amazon. I'll link that down below. I'll just link my store so you guys can see whatever. Anyways, I'll link that down there so you can see what it is, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's your business. But anyway, I have this little scoop, and it is for coffee, but it is actually 1/8 of a cup, but it is made for coffee. So I have that in there, and I just fill it up, and that's what I make my coffee. And whenever I drink coffee, I drink, well, every day. It's just about every day that I drink coffee. I drink, I want to say it's 14 ounces each time I drink it. Sometimes I drink it twice a day. No, it's 16 ounces. I'm sorry. 16 ounces. So it's 2 cups. So that's how much, and maybe my coffee is weak to some people. Maybe the amount of coffee I put in here is weak for some. Maybe it's too strong for some. But it is just right for me. But these little pods save me so much money. The little packets for 12 of them is several dollars, and I can buy a whole bucket, can, whatever you want to call it, of coffee for myself, because I'm about the only one that drinks it. Jeff does sometimes. Noah has his own coffee. He doesn't drink very often, but he does have it sometimes. But I can buy that whole thing, and it'll last me. This right here, when I fill it up, will be a little, I want to say a little over a month, maybe 2 months, maybe not that long, I don't know. It'll last me about 2 months probably. One big can for just when I'm drinking it like I do. Now if I go on a crazy coffee kick, it won't last as long. If I decide to not drink as much, which doesn't happen, it will last longer. There was a time whenever I would just drink coffee every once in a while. It wasn't very often at all that I drank it, but for some reason now I want it. It's a treat for me to have. And in the morning, when I'm eating my breakfast, I drink my coffee, and usually I'm the only one up, so I'm sitting at my desk watching Moss Family TV, drinking my coffee, having my breakfast. That's what I normally do, because I don't watch their videos at night whenever she puts it up, because usually by then I'm doing something else. So I don't always watch her. I mean, I sometimes watch her stuff at night. Also, some of these little coffee pods I did get from Walmart. They're a little bit taller than the others, but they work the same way. But if you do get these pods from anywhere, you need to make sure. See, this is the one that I got from Amazon, and this is Walmart. And if I put them together, you can see one is a little bit taller than the other. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, you need to make sure it's right for your Keurig, because I did get some one time from Walmart, and I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed some purple ones because I had gotten the purple ones before. Well, they were too big around, like the circumference was too much for my coffee maker. So that was a mistake. I won't be making that mistake again. Alright, so that's all that will fit in here. And if I talk Jeff into going ahead and doing that watermelon, I will put that footage in right here. If not, then you'll just hear me talking, see me talking, whatever. So this right here will last me a week or two. Most of the time almost 2 weeks, because there's 3, 6, 9, 14 in here. That's how many I can fit in here. It's 14, and I usually only drink coffee once a day, but sometimes I drink it again. And this right here little thing, it's got holes in it. I don't know what it's for. I don't know if it was like a planter or what, but I got it from TJ Maxx. I believe it was TJ Maxx. It's the Farmyard collection. It's dishwasher and microwave safe, so it must be a kitchen gadget. Okay, it was in the kitchen stuff, but anyways, it's got little holes in it like if it was a colander, so I use it to dry my coffee pods. I just keep them in there. So that's all I have to prep today. I normally have more to prep whenever I do prep, but sorry guys, I don't have any more to do. But this video is probably long enough. You're probably tired of hearing me talk. So I'm so happy that you guys have hung out with me today. Thank you guys for being here. If you like my video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. I used to upload every day, but now I don't. I also have my planner channel, which I upload over there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, unless it's the first of the month and then I have a little bit extra, or unless I have like a planner haul. So if you're interested in planning things, which I used to put on this channel, then go check it out. If you look on my channels page, you'll find it. It's called Mama Cat's Home Plans. So it's pretty much the same thing as this. The icon is just about the same, but it's a little bit different. But you'll know it's me. So if you guys want to check that out, please do. Everything that I talk about is usually on my link tree as well. I also have my Amazon store on there. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. If not, then don't. That's fine. I'm not gonna be hurt by it, and I won't even know. So thank you guys again for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.